Because it takes your experience to be where you're at. To be great, it takes experience and skills. Or you've been exposed in the media, on politics. You have to be ready for those kind of things. Because that's going to make you or break you.
How are you able to compete with the organization like USHA that's been established for 100 years, but you, who's been doing this for a decade, be able to accomplish something like this?
It's all about era. So right now, I'm still at their era because they're still relevant because they have these cultural rules. You still have top players still playing at that era. So they don't get our era. The only ones that really understand my era are the new ones, like yourself, like the Justin, the Dexters. Like they're around my time. I'm a little more advanced than them by a little bit, but they're not far from me. So they only follow what they know right now. They never experienced the old school idea mindset. So I would say it's era, and I'm keep expanding this era. Because at some point, the high eras before my time, they're gonna stop playing, and then it'll come with these guys, and then they're the future. They're the ones gonna bring handball big based on my experience and sharing my ideas with them. That's why I'm getting like big turnouts, because I'm going by their eras, and then I have veterans who just love the game of handball are part of it too. So to me, that's bonus.
Yeah, you had a couple of legends playing this tournament.
As bonuses. So
yeah.
So only sons see my vision, which is great. And it takes them too to show them that okay, back then we did this, now we're doing this, and I love this idea. That's great. They follow legends, veterans, champions, kings. They follow anybody who's bringing right path to the sport. It's all about following. You're attracting me. I'm expanding. That's why I get big turnouts, because I'm bringing new to the table to the newer players. And it's hard. I'll be honest. I can't do the OGs because they don't think the way we think, and it's hard to convince them that okay, back then it worked out. You think we should do this? No, I like this idea. I'm keep it old school. I gotta respect that, because I will never understand them because I'm not from their time. But I could help the ones that are new to the sport because they don't know.
And when you say OGs, are you talking about like mostly like A players?
It could be A's or B's, right? Whoever plays longer than me, the veterans, anybody who grew differently, right? The cultures, right? Like now, I'm seeing rise coins, right? Most people like rise coins now, right? The OGs, they hate rise coins. You know why? Because they want to keep New York all traditional way. Like you can only score on serves. They felt like because you earn more points. You feel like when you score, because you earn it, not on defense. You earn the offense, and I think that's great. And I feel like that's why they're a lot better than us, because they want to earn it that way. Now it's like safe and it's both out. We got lucky, right? Are we really earning it? We don't know. Everybody has their opinions about it. To me, I don't mind both. That's why I can understand both.
Yeah, because you got a foot on each side,
yeah,
essentially.
So I'm both, so I know how to balance. I think that's why I get big turnouts, because I feel the connections with the people. So it gives me an idea what would be best for my event. So I know the newer players like park battles, because now, the era now, all I'm seeing is park tournaments. I'm like, wait, back then we didn't get that. It's this era. I said, you know what? I see 10 parks playing in one team every week. Let's do park battles. And look, oh, parks, the moment they hear the word park, they're already in. They bring their people. You got spectators from their park cheer for the people. It's like Yankees versus Mets, right? Or Yankees versus Mets versus the Red Sox. You bring in people, everybody showed up, support their people. Even if they lose, but if their boys win, to them, that's a win. I found the connection with them. I'm feeling their attention, the idea.
And also you're touching in an untapped market essentially as well.
That's why my event came successful, because I'm listening to these people. I listen, use that for my experience, because I know how to manage a promotion of tournaments and use that for them.
They don't call you David the favorite for no reason.
Nobody knows why I went in the favorite in the first place. It ain't stuff for handball. It's stuff for my family. One day I was talking to my siblings. My brother was like, hey, he was saying he was the favorite of my grandmother, right? So my brother was the favorite grandson. And I was like, cool, who's the favorite of mom? He said, you. I'm like, me? Yeah, you're the favorite of mommy. I'm like, mommy, for real? Like, I didn't think about that. Yeah, because she always buys you sneakers, right? So every time she gets paid, she always buys the most stuff.
Okay.
I said, let's see. One day, she got money. We were all there. Yeah, mom, can I have this? She's like, I don't got it. I asked, mom, can I have the shoes? Oh, yeah, I got shoes. You want this? I'm like, oh, crap. He's right. Now, what solidified that a favorite, right? So how did I expand that name, right? So now, one day, my brother's rapping, right? He's being corny with his raps. Say, yo, David, check this out, right? I'm like, all right, cool. What you got? Say, yo, I'm Drew the barber, at your service. Don't get nervous, right? And he was saying that constantly for the past 2 weeks. So every time he starts rapping, always say that same catchphrases. Okay. I'm like, why you keep saying Drew the barber, at your service, don't get nervous, right? So one day, I was feeling it. So you know what? I got this. I'm Dave the favorite. You know you gotta show it. Please don't blow it. Oh my God, that was so cool. It was corny, right?
It was awesome.
From that, right? My brother has friends. They'll come over and they'll see me, right? Hey, I'm Dave the favorite, right? I was BSing, right? Oh yeah, cool, Dave the favorite, right? Mind you, I don't come to the favorite. My name is just David. Next day, I'm outside and then I see my brother's friends. Yo, Dave the favorite, what up, bro? Favorite. Why you call me that? And I oh crap, because I can't send it a lot. So now his friends are calling me the favorite. Now, how did the favorite came from Hamble? So one day I was in Gus. A month before it shut down, I was late. I was chilling with Caitlin's mom. She's not gonna remember that.
Shout out to Caitlin's mom.
Yeah,
She's
Caitlin's
such
mom,
a sweetheart.
Right? So I'm in Gus. I meet her the first time. She watched Caitlin playing handball. All right, I was like 19 years old. I'm talking to her. I don't know. We said so many things. She said, "Hey, what's your name?" I said, "Hey, my name is David, the favorite." And she's like, "No, really, what's your name?" "Oh, I'm David." The only one who smiled at that was Angry Angel. I made him smile. Right? He's always angry, right? But I made him smile. He laughed at it, right? When she said that, I got a little discouraged. I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't say the favorite no more. So I retired and named favorite for a good couple of years. I came back, do my little flips, ran tournaments, right? Around 2018, I said, you know what? The favorite's back, right? I'm there now, right? And then it's like, you ain't no favorite, right? Ain't no favorite. And every day, like, and B tournaments, I'm always placing and winning B tournaments. The favorite has won, I'm keep building it, and I'm getting haters, right? It's no hates. I got my A card, the favorite's here, and I'm getting love now, right? And then I'm seeing more opportunity. You know what? One day I'm gonna clean the courts.
What year was this when you said that?
Like 2022, the year I won it.
You said 2022 is when you wanted to be king of the court, and you became king of the court.
So now 2022, I'm saying with people, I'm at 49. People talking, yo, who's winning king of the court this year, right? Mind you, I'm trying to build in the brand, the favorite brand. Yo, I like Timbo, like Taiwan, like Tavo. They win this year in the court. I said, hey, I know who's win this year. I said, who? Me. Ha! They crying. Ah, Dave, you funny, bro. Yeah, Dave, I ain't gonna for Dave. You're good, bro, but you're not there yet. But one day I can see you do it. I'm like, I don't get it. What's so funny? They laugh. Nah. Shit, Dave, you my boy. You know me, cool, man. I go home like, that's I ain't gonna lie, it hurt.
That stung, yeah.
That's when my drive kicked in. Everybody train handball singles. I was jogging every day at 174, jogging around for a good month, jogging every day, right? I'll jog, play handball, 10 games straight singles. I play king the courts, I win it. Next day, king favorites here, the favorite. And that's when.
You know, bro, I always believed in you. Come on.
It's good, man.
Yeah, come on. You my boy, David the favorite. Come on.
I think me winning king the court is what solidified as their favorite. Now they call me the favorite, or they don't call me by my first name. They call me by my full name, Dave Velez.
Velez, right?
They never call me by my first name. You see it. There's Nas, right? There's Taiwan. They always say Taiwan Cook.
Nah, they don't.
Bush, Kadeem. No, you see me? Dave Velez.
Right.
Velez, the favorite. Never David. No one knows that.
Yeah.
So they ask me, hey David, who they call you by? David Velez or the favorite? That's it.
Let's talk about you as a player. Jogged a lot. You played 10 games a day. What other things you did to become a great player, King of the Court champion?
I was doing jump rope, playing singles a lot. I was like working my shots. I was doing placements with C players and B players. Even though I know that I was too advanced these guys, so I'm not gonna beat them on a regular, right? So what I do is that I didn't care they beat me. I'm gonna just go for certain shots to practice on it. That was my training. So I always find new challenges for myself to become a better player. I know most players I play to this day, not many can beat me because of my experience. So I found ways to push myself to learn different fundamentals to use that against top players, like Taiwan and Tavo. Like Tavo do it all the time. Tavo goes there, he'll play a C player, right hit a shot, and Tavo be bored. But why back? For no reason. He could have killed it in front of him. He won't be back and do it being fancy, and he'll whip it or kill it from the back. Now he's in showboating. Guess what? He did so much that he could do it all the time now. So that's how he always trying to build up his game.
Yeah.
And also, that's Tavo. That's who he is. Me, I do flips. I do my cartwheel, I had a shot, I do my pose, I had a shot. Hey, what's up? I keep playing, I'm looking around, that's who I am. I'm so focused, right? When you play a lot of hard games every single time, your fundamentals expand and you see everything. So you know where they're going. And if you mess up because you missed, guess what? But you know he was going there, right? It's about who's more focused. That's the difference between A's and B's. Me as an A player at the time, I'm trying to grow. I didn't want to be safe because I couldn't beat the B players. I had to face the A players to beat the B players. See where I'm at. While the A's are beating me, I'm not realizing it. My game has elevated. I go back to B players. I'm beating them. I'm like, wait a minute, they're not even hard to beat because I was used to playing A players so much that my game grew without realizing it.
And I was gonna say, like, okay, so now there's also top players that don't do anything physical, like training like that. They strictly play handball as training. So would you say that playing top players, specifically playing players that's way better than you, is a major factor in getting better in handball?
No. because you need proper training. That's rare. People who get good by playing top players are rare because they have, or most will have, called drive. Because to be an A is not just by playing handball and learning fundamentals. You must have the hunger in you. If you don't got that drive or any hunger or any motivation, you will never win these big tournaments.
You don't think there's players that don't train, just play handball and hard games too, I'm saying, right? Like 8-player games, that's not gonna be a factor to the growth of their skills?
Everybody's different. The answer is drives. I see players play top players all the time and they're still whack. I see players who start playing handball but come back and still win. I'm a good example, right? The perfect guy for it, Kadeem. He proved it recently last month in July. He stopped playing for a month, comes back, can the run up, can the courts, second place. And that man did not touch the ball. But how come a guy like that who has to play handball for a month, where everybody was training like a Dan Petrie, was working out, doing drills, and had that drive, but yet he's second place?
David, but you better let them know the first concourse who
What did I say earlier?
first place, who were
Yo.
Edison and Pavlak.
What did I say?
You did say it.
Manifest,
I think
right? Yo, I'm telling you, my life's been met. Yo, thank you. See? Yo, there's a God. Yo, the handball gods.
Right there.
Go look, right there. Let there be light. Oh, the main guy that made me humble to this day. Come here.
Me?
Who is this guy?
Oh,
Me?
the man behind Handball House, the founder of Handball House, Mr. Joseph Gosh, aka Gooch.
Making me blush. We're not live, are we?
Nah.
Oh, thank
No,
God.
no, we have
Hi,
video.
guys.
But yeah, so lately my journey, I've grown in sport. Now the fact is with him, Nick, the side bets, also the guy behind the camera.
Hello.
Many more, right? And it's all about unity, right? It's about expanding.
Yeah.
And start with this, so this, and many more.
Yeah, and also, Joe, you just threw a couple of clinics with some top players. That was awesome. A couple of clinics and come teach the kids and do that. And you guys did that. You and David both, right? How'd that go?
Well, so Eric actually started the whole thing. He has a Instagram page. You guys should check it out. It's called Youth Handball NYC. He has his own thing because he works as a handball coach as well, and he's friends with other handball coaches from different high schools. So he had his own thing that he wanted to expand on, and I thought that building up to the Mega Wall, the tournament that we threw, the team event, in order to start, one, building the future, and two, building the brands and building the credibility behind the professional athletes, you know, that's something that they should partake in more often, you know, because the kids want to be around the pro players. These are the pro athletes, right? They need to take the time to sacrifice playing handball and teaching the next generation handball, because these are the kids that look up to them, right? So I felt like the only way that we can really grow the sport and show people that basically control everything when it comes to investments or grants or sponsorship, they want to see growth. They want to see the youth involved with the sport, and they also want to see the effort that the pro players are putting in, because it's not just all about them. It's also about the future of the sport. Otherwise, if we don't put in the work now, what's going to happen to the future of the game? Is it still going to be handball? Is it still going to be more? I mean, we got pickleball courts taking over handball courts. That's the first step. The lack of participation in the public courts is going to result in, you know, disruption, renovation, and we're going to start losing courts. So I don't want to see that happen. In all honesty, I think Eric is doing a great job.
Eric Lee?
Eric Lee,
Okay.
yeah. Shout out to Eric. It's all him. It's all him. I'm just helping him promote and market and get the pro players more involved. Kadima Beer came out to the Bay 8th, and the kids loved it. They had fun playing against them. They had photos taken with them. They asked them questions. And I think that's important. You know, it's very important. And it's very simple to do. It doesn't take much time out of anybody's day to do that. And I mean, Eric also doesn't do it that often. He does it maybe a couple weekends every single month, especially during the season for the small ball teams and for anyone that wants to learn big ball at the same time. And what, an hour and a half to 2 hours every single weekend? It's not a long time. And not to mention, it's at a handball court. So after you're done, you know, playing with the kids and giving a little bit of advice and inside scoops, right? Then now you can play regular handball. You can play the money game. And now the kids will be there watching you guys, learning from you. And that's how I started like getting better at the game. I was watching all the pro players on YouTube or in person, just watching.
You have to lead by example with the kids to expand and try to keep it alive. Because if not, the last era is going to end with us. Because technically, we're fighting for handball right now. Right now, you're in your mid-20s, we're in our 30s, and if no one lead by example, it's gonna die with us.
Yeah.
And that, to me, I think that's scares me the most right now.
Yeah.
That it's gonna end with us. And I want this to go forever, like the baseball, basketball, right? I want it to be mainstream one day. That's why I do what I do.
And just to ease your mind, I'm a product of the things you guys did. So again, it's definitely not gonna die out with you guys, because if I'm a product and hundreds of people are products of it, we're still here, David. So I really shout out to you, shout out to Gooch too, but really shout out to you, David. You definitely inspired a whole generation, and I will forever keep saying that because it's an actual fact, and people should know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people inspire me to do what I do, right? I can name people I know who inspire me to play singles. Like, you know what inspires me? Adam Gitlitz. You know who that is?
You're the third person that brought up Adam in my channel, bro. Shout out to Adam, man. That's my man.
Adam is the reason why I love singles even more, because he's playing his 50s. He's been playing King of the Court since the first year to now. He didn't miss not one King of the Courts. That's almost 30 years. He sets the record of the most attendance in King of the Courts. Nobody knows that. It's never been said. I said, wow, since the roots. Let me do what he does and keep the root going. Like, that inspired me. He goes first round all the time, right? And you don't care about that. He has fun. He plays. He don't BS nobody. Sportsmanship, he'll shake your hand. He'll volunteer to watch the lines. Even in his first round against Zit, whatever, he volunteered because he loved the game of handball, and that's rare to see.
He sponsors every single year.
Yeah. Also, he sponsors my singles every year. Shout out to Adam. Always look out for me, and he don't have to. David, need help? I got you. David, you're great what you do.
And it's not even like Adam has like money or like an awesome job to be doing this for this many years. He just does this slowly out of the love of handball.
That's really, I ain't think about that, but exactly, his just the love is what keeps me alive, keeps me the love for the handball. I got many inspiration like him. He's one of them. Promotion-wise, you know, inspired me more to promote more. Like I said, Shoot to Kill, right, which is Adrian Sanchez, Reggie Ortiz, but the one that solidified it of loving it more, man up there, Coca. You think I was a king of turnout? That man was doing that for years, over a decade. Always treating him as an underdog, a little man, but he never saw himself as that. He knew he was great. He proved it. He didn't prove no big dogs. He showed the ones in his era. He see people come and go. He see people went through seize their age now. Like, he's seen everybody involved over the years. I said, you know what? I love that man. I'm gonna do what he did, and that is my intention right now in tournaments. I got at least 20 players right now who's playing my event as C's. Now they're A's.
Like D-Boy, for example.
D-Boy has played his first single event and won my C singles. He's one of my B singles, my Open singles, my Park Wars champion, singles champion for Team Arthur. See, nobody knows that. He won with a 64 team bracket. He evolved every time because of my event. Do you know also playing my event for the first time? Billy Barr, Edwin. He played in the low singles. I remember he was first round, he cried. That man kept playing. Within a few years, he's an A player. Now this man is a one-time Buddha champion, Nationals champion, this year's King of Battle Kings champion, because it started with my event. Another one who started more, Dan Petrie, RC player playing my senior events. That kid's right now, that kid's a beast now. I can name a lot of people. Even the top beast, right? Say it like myself.
Yo, I'm a top B, remember that.
Nah, top B shit.
But a lot of players have, even now, all top Bs because of my event. Same with Toka. Like, that's legacy. We're expanding something that we love, our drive and our passion is what drives them to be great because of what we do. I'm the most because I'm an A player and I'm good with tournaments.
It's so interesting because I thought I could have sworn like you were a player before a host, but you were essentially a host before a player. I mean, I know you played handball. Obviously, nobody just starts hosting tournaments.
As a competitor-wise, yes, I was a host before a competitor.
Yeah, that's what I meant, right? My boy was born with love in his heart. You're your mom's favorite.
The main reason why I come to the favorite because it rhymes. David the favorite, it rhymes.
Type shit, it does.
If you say it fast. Real fast, 3 times.
You can say slow, fast, or drunk, or high.
It rhymes no matter what. So let's talk about your notes.
Nobody knows, right? I'm working on like the records of King of the Courts. Like, I know who placed the most opens in Kingdom Courts. I know one of the most one Kingdom Court winners who got the 8 cards, like most, right? I'm still working to this day. Like maybe by the end of August, I'll probably do a video of the records of who placed most Kingdom Court wins, the most final losses, the most placing, like, or like the which girl playing it, or Adam Velez broke the record of the most appearances. Like, I'm gonna show a lot of things that people haven't noticed. Who was the youngest winner? Who was the youngest competitor? Who was the oldest competitor? Like, oh, I didn't know he played that tournament. Oh, I know he's 80 years old. Taking the course, like, things like that. Like, I bring stats. And when people see that, they don't feel like, wow, I didn't think they seem like that. Like me, when I notice things, I notice things. Best believe, I don't care what you are, you will be in my record.
Like how USHA obviously has their recorded history. You have a Wall Ball Universe recorded history. And how long you been working on this record?
Since 2018.
Where are you getting these information from?
I'll be honest, you gotta go to the pages, because sometimes like they don't have all the answers. So you gotta go to other people's who recorded Kingdom Courts. Like, I watch YouTube, so I look for you watching videos and little information on the websites. I find, yeah, I dig to find it, and I always find it. For some reason, I find them. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I put them there. And don't ask me who's top 8 district Kingdom Courts. I can list it. Who's top 8 in 2010? It's easy now because shout out to Sheena, because Sheena has saved the stats. She's always posting the updates, who's first to 4th place for the past 10 years.
10 years she's been doing that?
She's been doing that.
Oh my
That's
God.
years. She's been posting like who's in top 4 and top 8, like, and then I will use that, and then I'll calculate the most wins and placings. The points at first, maybe I did a little overdrive, but I learned. So every time I'm always editing the points.
Okay.
To make it more sense.
Shout out to Sheena. She's one of the goats of handball too. Damn, I don't talk about that.
Without Sheena, nobody would never know stats to this day. And that's why my season's been so, most of them has been legit, because she got the answers. And oh yeah, you won that tournament? How you know? Sheena, where you at? I look up, right there.
Okay.
Like, I find things, I learn, I educate myself, and I find ways.
Okay, so you're finding these facts. Now, do you actually have like a handball point system?
I do for myself, because I make it fair. Like, every point is different. Like, more points goes to the A players, little points go to the B players because they're amateurs, right? And then that leads to my top 100 single players of the year, right? I do every year, right? Yo, how come this B player is higher than this A player? He's a B player, because I calculate the amount of events that's been thrown, and 90% of them has been thrown by B tournaments. The A is like 10%, and the ones who are winning are the same people. So why should I put the A's who are not winning in the higher ranks? Because the A's, no.
Their points should be higher, yeah.
Right? But since you're not playing, since you're not playing much,
Yeah.
and the B's are overshining your performances, they'll get more points because they play more, they're more active. You're not active, you don't get the high rankings. So now, I was told that, how about we separate the B's and the A's, right? So that way there'll be no conflicts. I can't do that, because you know why? Because one word, opens. The opens, everybody's different. People say people should play opens. I think the A's and the B's should be separated. The B's are part of your system, as it is. Now, the B's been the opens, they beat the A player first round, what now? I feel like a B beating the A's is like a hack in a tournament. Like, in reality, the A's shouldn't lose to B's. You're a pro. You should win by experience. The only way a B could be an A player if you're upcomer. Right? That's why, like these main sports, like basketball, they don't pair with the NBAs in the college.
No,
They don't pair that.
that would make no sense,
You know
right?
why? Because of business, right? As a mindset, right? Imagine a regular player beats LeBron James in a one-on-one game. Do you know how bad it's gonna affect LeBron James?
Yeah, but it's not even about that. It's like, it's not fair to begin with, because what LeBron had to do and then what this kid had to do, they should never be facing each other anyway. That should never even take place.
No, I was saying about business-wise.
Yeah.
Right? Like, as business-wise, you shouldn't let nobody play LeBron. Because now, let's say Also, people gamble, make money. You know what? Like LeBron, like now they see lose to a lower ranking, so now it just ruins the whole business, right? And it ruins the whole reputations. You want to avoid all that, right?
Yeah.
Now the conflict of growing is not proper. There's no format into that. You want to start with school, high school, college, then they get drafted to higher levels, right? We don't got the handball. It's opens. Oh, don't play. You see a 12-year-old boy playing opens. They shouldn't be that way. They should play juniors, right? Because in reality, right? I understand we need Bs because they bring more money to the tournament, but in reality, what are the Bs learning? Against A's, they pay $50 or $60 in the opens. They play Taiwan first round or Taiwan. They lose 21 zip. All right. What have you learned from that? Nothing. You're basically donating money for the A's. What are your chances of winning the opens as a B player? Very low.
Very low.
Very low. That's very low. It's rare. It's rare to players win opens as a B. That's rare. Just know that you're donating money to the A's, right? That to me is taking candy from the baby, right? You're not learning anything. You have to separate the Bs to make them earn their ways to the pros. So in the future, I want to differently is that last year was my last open singles. So from now on, if I'm doing 8 tournaments, I'm buying on 8 players only. And on the B tournaments, the straight Bs. I let some like the 50-year-olds know just to see where you're at, right? I feel like there's some levels to it. I felt like if you're dominating Bs so much, then I thought an event where you have to play into the bracket and you face one of these regular A players. You beat them in advance, it will show you you're an A player or not. Because you win in B tournaments, right? You win a lot. Then you find the opportunity to play an A player, and then they smoke you easily. That means you're not ready for the A's because you got smoked to an A player. But imagine you playing good ball in the B's, just ship to the B's. You know what? It's because you're ready for the A's. You put in for the test. The only way I'll card you if you beat this team. You beat that team, and then you've been put to the bracket with the A's. You're an A player. Because the moment you be the A player, skill-wise, you're an A. I don't care what anybody says. There's no such thing as amateurs being pros. That doesn't exist. Unless you're a pro from the get without realizing it. Only pros can be pros.
Right. B players don't want to play in the opens, and the opens players can't play in the Bs. So we should do pros, Bs, and Cs. None of them should be mixed together. We should take out the open division completely. Okay, and to grow the open division, the pro division now, we gotta find a way to promote these B players to go into the opens. Incentivize these B players to go to the opens somehow. But essentially, the way we would do it is by taking the money from the Bs and giving it to the open players, pro players. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. So we want to build, but not just for pro, but at least for the sport. You know, you could proportion of certain players, right? It's fun, but it's mostly the investment is mostly because of the sport. It's not because of the players. I feel like the players should build their own brand. Right? Because you can't rely on paying for the sport. You have to be a brand too. Like LeBron just don't go and make money from basketball. No, he promotes himself.
Yeah, I mean, you promoted yourself, Timbo promoted himself, Kadeem promotes himself, Taiwan promotes
himself. Look at Michael Jordan. He don't just play handball. That man makes sneakers now. Guess what? That guy's a billionaire now. That tells you based on your value. And I felt like they don't want to value themselves.
Yeah.
But it's not about what they want. It's about getting the sponsors. How you going to sponsor you or be the agent if you want to value yourself?
Yeah. And essentially, if we actually ultimately cut the paycheck to the Bs, it doesn't have to be completely. Let's talk about it could be percentages. But ultimately, if we cut the percentages from the Bs and you only to the pro players, guess what? Now sponsorships and that could come through, because guess what, this B player, he needs to join the event so he could get to a level. I'll sponsor you, I'll pay for all your events just so you could become a pro player and essentially start making money and like start marketing yourself. Now if all the money is already in the Bs, You as a B player just could make your own money, and then now there's no need for a sponsorship or nothing like that. The sponsorships should be coming for a reason. Like, for example, when somebody owns a basketball team, they're not getting money from just owning the team. They're getting money for what that team is attracting from the outside. Like they're playing like leagues of other events, and people are paying to go watch them because there's such marketable products. Now, if the pros should be like the stage, the NBA stage, not the Bs. That makes no sense. So we want the Bs to be on the NBA stage. So that's what we should be doing.
So to do that, we have to get the B players that why they strip us to the A cards, right?
They have to.
Now, people don't like to wear A cards, but I like to wear A cards because it's culture. And
it is culture. It's one of the things that handball has.
People are like, oh no, it should be points, 4.5. You could do that, but let's name it, right? If you're 3.5, you call that a B player. Let's keep that legacy going, because that's what started the system from the get. Saha is the reason why this point system, not point system, but the system, because he compared the A's and the B's, right? It started with him.
Well, they started putting a word to it.
Guess what? It started with him.
Yeah, because USHA actually has a point system, but it's only Saha that created these wordings.
They did, but not as like it was based on like when you win the amateurs, right, and the nationals, you play the opens. That's it. No more beats for you, right?
Yeah.
It don't mean your A player just can't play an event no more, right? But Saha changed the standard by realizing, you know what? It shouldn't take that one event to win it. It's all about being consistent. He's very old school. You gotta be consistent what you do. Not win one tournament, then next few events you lose first round.
That's really visionary. Okay.
So people feel like that it's being based on stats and wins, right? To me, an A player in a system is being consistent, skill wise, right, and winning a lot of tournaments. But the events that you win, it gotta be high quality. Not those B events where there's all C players there, and still win, but it's not a high win. Right? Like, I'm gonna give an example, right? I'm going with, let me give an example, right? Anybody, I don't want to say a name. Let's say let's say you win a tournament, right? A B singles, right? And you know who the top Bs are. You know who's hard, right? Let's say who's hard as B singles now. Lefty Mario, or Drago, right? Or Gerardo. These are big names, right? You win it, they don't show up. You won, yes, those were 4 players, right? But you won because they were around. Now let's say you play in a tournament, only 16 players, right? But 16 top players, like the Gerardo, right? The Marios, right? The Gerados, and many more top players, and you win that one. Which one is more meaningful? The 40 bracket where it's all C players, a B tournament, or the 16 tournament where they're all top Bs there?
The top Bs, and I'll give you a perfect example. Andres Paz said he didn't want to come to the second day event because he saw more prestige. He saw a prestige in winning an AB compared to this event, and it's like he thinks that has more prestige. So it's like you're saying, what has more value into it? So our opens or top B players, quality. It has more quality in it. So that, yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you a question, right? So, do you think for you it's more meaningful win AB or win B doubles?
What's more meaningful, a AB or a B
Which is
doubles?
more prestigious?
For me as a B player, right?
Yes.
I don't know. It's a tough question. What would it be?
If I would choose, B tournament. You know why?
Okay, why?
Okay, because winning AB, who gets carried?
The B player.
B player. In a B tournament, who wins?
The B player?
Are the A's there?
No.
Why you win it? You won without them.
Yeah.
That means you carry your own weight. You won without getting helped, without getting carried. You win an AB, you were Taiwan. Who came with Taiwan? You play with Taiwan. Who came up with Tavo? You play with a B player and win a tournament. What that tells you, you'll need an A player to carry you. You win your own weight. Win an AB, it's a bonus. All right. So if you're down in a tournament, or winning B singles, or high quality, or B doubles, high quality constantly, right? But then you win ABs, that's just the ice in the cake. Winning a tournament on your own is what takes the cake. If you play the opens by yourself, it wasn't A player because of you. It's you. You're the A player. Not getting carried by A player. Cause you're that good. Why play with Taiwan?
Yeah.
You're that good. Play with a B player. You win an AB with a B player, then it's different.
And we have recorded that B players winning even open events, not even just the AB.
Yeah, exactly. Guess what? Like Paulie. Paulie got an A card like a young age, like 19, 20 years old, right? He won Citywide with his partner Jamie, a B player, as a B player.
They're both B players and they won the opens.
Citywide. And back then, Citywide was like King of the Courts and the US Opens. It was big, right? That was the era.
So I hear, yeah.
And guess what? That's meaningful. He did it without A player. That's an A player. That's his quality. That brings different standards. I'm not getting carried by A player. Because you could say, oh, it's gonna win, but I bet you the most will say, okay, can he carry you? Ooh, it was you in Taiwan? Of course. Who came up with Taiwan?
Yeah, yo, you know what's a perfect example of this? When I won with Davo, literally everybody was telling me, oh, you got carried, it doesn't mean anything, this, that, and the third. Everybody told me, even my people from my own park told me this.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
I proved them wrong by placing the second tournament, I won the B-dubs. The tournament literally right after that, I placed it in the finals, 21-20, I lost.
And also, you won prop battles.
Yeah.
80 teams. 80 teams.
Yeah.
Without Tavo, that is meaningful.
Yeah.
That's an A player. I can't carry by A player. I bet you that if I can win a tournament with a B player, they ain't gonna shut him out. They're gonna shut me out because I held my own.
Yeah.
As an A. All right. I didn't even get carried. I carried him. So guess what? Who gets all the love and glory? The one doing carrying.
Okay, but back to the notes. But just because B players are playing in more tournaments or placing more, that's the reason why they place higher than some A players.
Yes, because of lack of opens. So since the number of A's,
Lack of pro events opens.
Pro event open right now it's opens, right?
Yeah.
Right. A's is like probably 1%, right? This year was done by Paulie, right? So it's like 1%. Most of the time it's opens, right? That means you play opens, you get snagged by B player. Another thing, why most A's don't play no more, because they get snagged. Now they feel like they're getting washed up, so they get discouraged. Oh, I lost to the C player, bro. I ain't playing no more. I see it happen all the time.
Yeah, I've seen some players do it. Yeah.
And the ones that don't lose are top A's. Like Tavo, myself, Kadeem. Like us lose to a B player is very rare because we value ourselves. We know where we stand. We're A players. Let's show why we're A players. I refuse to lose to A player. I'm into B player. I'm not gonna lie. I lost a few B players, but guess what? The B's will be in the tournament or A's now. So I ain't done that.
Yeah.
All right.
What are some B players that beat you?
I lost D-boy.
Okay.
Over singles. Yeah. All right. The part battles in singles. Takes me out. It's A now. I played a tournament A1. I played Sasha. He beats me.
Sasha? Oh, Sasha.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Spain. He's an A. I played Impact Pro Open Doubles at Sviga. 60-14. I lost to Pugs and Mo. Mo's an A. And Pugs is top B now. That means once he has an A card, that just prove my point that I lose to upcomers. I don't lose to these no B players. I refuse to.
Yeah.
Because you need skills and dedication to beat me. Another thing, as he said, is why Tim was so good. Because he matches the drive and its physical ability. Once you match that, your game becomes instructive. The A player is, it don't matter it don't matter what you do in the courts, right? You can whip it, underhand shots, whatever style you got, That's who you are. You can't be anybody else. That's who you are. If you master your style, you're an A.
Yeah.
You master it. Once you figure it out, you bring that to the tournament and you beat them with it. That's how you know that is a true test of mastering skills. And that's an A player.
Yeah.
So if you ask me what's an A player to me, is mastering skills. Once you're ready, you prove yourself. And then once you win it, tournaments, you're an A. That's an A player.
Still back to the book, right?
Yes.
So you do it by a point system with the statistics that you have. So how does the point system work exactly?
Okay, so it's based on a tournament. So if it's high quality, it's both points. So it's opens, if it's decent amount, to get like high points, but not high. If it's King the Courts of Budo or Nationals, it's more points because it's more prestigious because all the top A's are there.
Let's talk about a little more specific. Like, how many points is a B player
All right.
getting for a B?
All right, let me give you an example, right? If a B bid A player, it's like 100 points, right? Now, let's say when a regular open done was right, there was like only 5 A teams, and there was like 6 like 10 B teams. It's the opens, right? You win, it'd be like 6, like let's go with 6,000 points. If they came to courts, they're all there. You win first place, that's for 10,000 points. Because small win. It's the open, but that is more meaningful, it's more prestigious. So it gets more points. Because all the tops are there. Again, top, they're all there.
So Tavo got 10,000 points for winning King of the Court.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if I win a tournament where it's not that big, I'll get like 6,000 points. It's really based on high quality. Because back to the politics, right? It's all about all you want because he wasn't there. Now imagine you win and they were there, it's worth more. So you get more props in that, right? Because they're all there. So I find a balance of each points, and most of the time, my list has been accurate.
Okay. Why do you use such high numbers though? Doesn't it get complicated after a certain while?
Nah, I'm a nerd, bro. It works for me.
Okay.
I'm used to that. You can do it different. You can do 110 points, but I like 6,000. I don't know. I felt like a Dragon Ball Z, like a Super Saiyan. I feel like that. Like this guy's bro, it's like 2,000 points, right? And it comes calculated and all that. I don't know. I'm weird, but it works for me.
Okay. Anybody has like close to 1 million points?
No, because
What's the highest somebody has?
I remember one time the most was Timbo. He got over 100,000 points.
You're doing this every year, like the thing that resets?
No, everything resets. It's back to zero.
Every year it resets.
Yes.
Oh,
Because you know why?
interesting.
Because every year is a different year. Because like rookie's not rookie. Rookie is good at certain years. At a certain point, you can't play no more. Rookie went from winning opens to losing B tournaments. It's not the same. Every year is different, right? You were good. It has been. It's different, right? Because let's say one year you're playing good ball and next year you're playing shit. Just give me French. But imagine you play that. It's a different ball game. Should I put Tim on number 1 now because it was great back then? No, it's different times. Get back props. Every year is a different year.
Okay.
So like the last year was Colleen, without a doubt, earned it. But people say, oh, Tim was your number 1, Tavo. But it's about being consistent. Out of everybody, Colleen has won and placed the most events. And the events that he's won and placed were high caliber level.
Yeah, Carlin only plays in high caliber tournaments.
Yes. This man is 4 years old, right? And he played in nationals. He could have easily played in a 40+ tournament. He chose in the opens and won it.
And won it. Yeah.
Well, that tells you gotta give credit to a guy like that. He could win the easy way because there's not many top players who are 40 years old are good. They're all like B's and they can't walk no more, right? Colleen's like, you know what? I'm playing opens.
Yeah.
He wins it. That's props, bro. That's a true A player.
So if you started this from 2018, so you all have all these records still in your phone.
I do.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I always update it. Sometimes it be a little error because I feel like I feel like I give more credit to certain events that should be deserved. Because I know who's there. It's all about quality.
Yeah.
I can show people, okay, yeah, you want opens, but do you really want to brag about it? Yes, you can go straight to wins. This is a blessing, but you can't say I'm the greatest all time. Not beat no top players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want 20 open doubles, but they're all C players.
Yeah.
But yet, you play with the big boys out, you lose first round.
Do people can fall out of points and like A could be a B player somehow?
You mean like a demotion?
Yeah.
No, you're A.
Hmm.
Because it's not about demotion. It's about you got it because you earned it. It just you just not that simple. It's like saying that Michael Jordan can win NBA no more. He's old, but at his prime, that man machine. But guess what? They will still put him at the greatest of all time. So, like, even now, recently, right? I won King of the Course 2022, right? After that, I won ever since, right? But guess what? I'm like, damn, I'm not a kingdom. I'm a fraud. People tell me, once a king, always a king. Once you're A, always an A.
That's a good point.
A, just you're washed up now. It's alright. We get back to that. It happens all the time. Happens all the time. I feel like that's what Eagles. You should have these washed up tournaments. Like you're trying to disrespect their reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you doing that? Like, they're A's for a reason. Let it die with it. That's the legacy. Okay, they're washed up, but don't try to expose them because now they're not good no more. Because now it happens to you. You're gonna feel type of way now because it's karma now, right? Be humble. Respect them. Respect their stats.
Yeah.
You're A player that year. You're A player forever.
Forever.
That's it. Don't hate. Now you suck. You wash up. That's all. That's what Eagle think. So whoever killed the whole thing is that those envious things. Just those kind of people.
Okay.
But the ones talking crap aren't A players. So who you would say they washed up and you're not an A player?
Yeah. So that's a good point that we just made for your 0 to 100 list, not 0, 1 through 100 list.
Yeah.
That it's not like you're saying the B players are better than the A players. You're just going by like a point system for everybody. Okay, and some people said maybe you should create a separate list, but you made a point where guess what? If the B players are allowed to play with the A players, you guys should all essentially be in the same bracket when it comes to the point system for the year. Yeah, but it's not like you're saying a player is not an A player no more. Yeah.
Like just because the B players had an A player doesn't mean you're better than them. It just my purpose was not based on skills. It's about
statistic.
It's about statistics and your performances. That's all there is.
Okay.
And whoever stood out is a highlight.
Okay.
And if those Bs are higher than A players, that means they're like the strongest B players now.
Yeah, and you're giving their flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hey, this top B is past this A player. X, Y, Z. It's because right X, Y, Z. Right? Okay, got this more. Guess what? If it's always top 20 and it's B player, at some point you gotta be A player.
Yeah.
Because you always make the bar. You're always up there.
Okay.
Now hits different. When you're A player, hits different because it's easier to step up, but it's hard to keep up.
How do you think a player should be getting their A card? What kind of criteria should you put in the A card system?
Criteria, like I said, it's based on the wins and you gotta be consistent. I would say like at least more than 5 times, and most of the wins are high quality. You're an A player.
Izzy told me how before there was a criteria for who you beat in a street sport. Like he said, because guess what? He's thinking about quality, and that's what it's like. Who'd you beat in a street sport is essentially saying, have you beat any A players in your life? And how many B tournaments for me to get carded?
I'm going by business every year. Like most of them will win more than 5, right? A year, right?
Singles, doubles, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but I would like to say both because that makes you an overall player. But you get A and doubles, it's fine. You're still a pro player. You just gotta be better at both. It puts you in the shoes that who's the greatest of all time. Just know that you will be concluded. So you could be a good A or a great A.
So can you be an A player in doubles but not an A player in singles?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because you're too good, but you're right. But because of me, I play singles, right?
Okay, we'll go straight.
So I wasn't carded based on my doubles because my singles. So I had to prove myself. And recently I came second to Buddha in nationals and big tournaments. And I'm growing. So that just put me in both now because as an A player, you always find ways to figure it out and find the answers. Because A players always have plan A, plan B, plan C. So, I'll give another example. Rick Mushmaker. Alright, hold on.
Yeah.
Alright, so Rick Mushmaker, right? He was getting bashed because he got an A card without winning tournaments. But as an A player, he was placing winning more than he did as a B player. So he proved why he's an A player. Because of drives. And he had that certain drive. And on top of that, back to what Izzy said, he was being A players. He didn't win it, but he was being A player in tournaments.
Okay.
So I guess why it counted, but I think it counts more in tournaments.
Okay.
Because the mindset, because you could play good free games, funny games, but then you play crap in tournaments. And we say it happen all the time. How many times that guys beat you in free games, in tournaments you kill them.
Facts.
It's all about mindset. So I think it's more meaningful if you do it in a tournament, if it opens or Bs. Right?
But when you got carded for singles, you were not allowed to join a B doubles though. So I'm saying like, can I get carded in doubles, but I'm still allowed to play in B singles? Should that be a thing?
I think we gotta come with a name when you become an overall player, because you're A in doubles, and you're A in singles, but you're A in both. Then I think there should be a new name, like elite. Right, be A levels, but then you both you're elite.
Elite.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
An example, like I'm not saying to catch a name, but but a name like that, like that'll tell you, okay, this guy's like Taiwan, that's an elite.
Yeah.
Tabo, that's an elite.
Yeah.
Geo, elite. Timbo, like these guys are won both divisions. That's an elite.
Oh.
Anybody wins both constantly, you're elite, or at least replacing. Elite.
So once you're A player, you're an A player. There's no taking it back. But let's just say we could take it one step further. If you are actual A player in both singles and doubles, we should have a new term for that as well.
I agree.
Okay, cool. You said 5 B doubles to become carded in A.
That is the most average that I've seen every year.
First place.
First place.
Okay. What if constantly second or third?
So A, because if you win 5 good B tournaments and you place every time, you're A. Because you're always
even
up
if
there.
you're not winning.
Yeah, because you really won it. You prove you're always up there.
Mm.
And guess what? And the ones who's beating you constantly in tournaments are also A's too.
Yeah.
Because remember, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Obviously, let's say you're Carter, right? You won 5 B tournaments, right? But like another 20 events, you're second place to a guy who won first place 20 times. So you're both A players. You just
Hypothetically, if let's say I never won a B doubles, but I came in second 10 times in a B doubles, can I get carded? No. So you at least gotta win.
because you want to be more confident. You want to get that prosper, and your confidence to grow. You don't want to just go to the wolves and not win the bees, and then not even open them.
Okay.
So you want to make sure they're ready.
Okay.
And back to what I was saying before, once you win a lot of B tournaments, I felt like whoever's top 5 Bs, right, should be invited to opens, A tournaments where they had to play into the bracket, but they play against A players. If they beat whoever A players there in the bracket, then in the bracket you're A player. You already proved it.
Okay.
You need to be at least be 118.
Okay. Oh, so you think they should at least be at 118 before they carded?
Yeah. So so let's say like you won like 6, 7 B tournaments, right? You know what? Let's see who's ready. The end of the year is an 8 doubles, right? A 20 team bracket, right? But only four teams could be in a top 16 bracket. So then the only ones that play in the bracket are the B players.
But who are these B players playing though?
Against any A player that they put, like they feel they should put.
Oh, okay. So
Like-
they're the only ones fighting to get into the bracket.
Yeah. So
But they still gotta play A players to get into the bracket.
yes. It's
Okay.
more fair because you earn it.
Okay.
Right? You're not playing with C players to play A players, right? You're
Yeah.
playing A's. You beat them. You prove you're worthy of being top 16.
Okay. And now you can finally get your A card.
Yes.
Okay.
After that, we'll lose, no matter. But guess what? You go to A, not to a B.
Would you put it in the system where you have to be the 18 before you can get carded? Would you do that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's skill wise. You earned that. You
Okay.
work hard for that. You know what? They push you to the test,
Yeah.
right? You can't be A player and then get zipped by an A player.
Yeah.
You can't, bro.
So those 5 first place B dubs doesn't mean anything unless you beat an A player.
it's more meaningful we beat A players because stood up. Because that's 1 year, right? Because that's 1 good year. Once you card it, that moment B, it dies out. All right, recently, right? I'm getting another example, right? Let's go with D-Boy. That 1 year he dominated, right? In 2022. 3 years later, how many players now mention about D-Boy's performance as a B year? Not one. It died out. But guess what? If you win an open in the courts, I bet you the next 10 years, his name would be mentioned more than we did in the Bs.
100%. Once you, even if you do anything in the opens, that's gonna stand out for almost a longer time than whatever the hell you did in the Bs.
So
Yeah.
they know me as King David, right? I'm King in the courts. Now, if I was on B years, I'm like, hey David, wait, what did you win? Oh, for real? I didn't know that. Because they don't focus. Those are little people, right? It's the amateurs, right? It's not a little rude, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what they see.
Yeah.
People are that ignorant, that stupid. They know what? It's B tournaments. Do in the A's. That's when you know you're great at what you do.
Just keep loving the sport, keep being yourself, and just keep doing you. Remember why you play handball in the first place, and just keep that energy because handball's your life. Handball's what we do, and don't be ashamed of it. It's a great sport.
Like the handball slang vocabulary is out of this world. There should be a book just on handball words and handball slang. I swear.
Matter of fact, 3 letters. D-P-O. Let me tell anybody outside of handball, you know what the hell is that?
Yeah.
If I tell you that, you know what that means.
Right. Right.
That we have a slang, right?
Yeah.
Or if I tell an outsider, you're a duck, they're gonna think they're a duck.
Like a literal duck.
You're a
Like,
duck.
Like, what are you
But
telling me? I'm a
in
duck.
a handball, right? If I call
Yeah.
you duck, what does that mean?
It means I'm whack.
It means you're whack, right?
Right.
So we got a lot of slangs that we know, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because that's what we do, right? It's
Okay.
a lot of things, right?